Shalom, Israel. And Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, up Barakathon to the brothers, and Yahweh Shemal Athon Bashem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. This is Precinct Officer 50 Yasai, Ban Yahweh to Ban Yashala. We are the Isupk, start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Since 1969, we here to teach blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians that we are the true Israelites according to the Bible. And we must come back to our laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? We must wake up, come back to who we are. You know what I'm saying? This is you know what I'm saying, one of the most busiest week of our year. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready for the Lord's Passover. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's Passover gonna be in Cocoa Beach, Florida. You know what I'm saying? 12 tribes of Israel coming together to celebrate the Most High conquering, lifting us up out of the hell we was in Egypt, killing our enemies. You know, then this Passover so good because we could see him putting the plagues, enemies going against each other. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We could see him starting to put us out of this captivity, according to the prophecy, according to the scripture, according to what he always done. You know what I'm saying? Israel waking up, keeping the law, you know, following Christ, really taking up our cross and following Christ. Not walking around with a cross or eating a piece of bread and drinking some wine, talking about the communion. You know what I'm saying? This the body of Christ. No, we really doing it, following after him, loving our brother, our sisters, having brotherhood, sisterhood, coming back as the 12 tribes of Israel. And the Most High causing chaos all around. Same way I was the night in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They was hollering. We was eating, hurry up, eating our lamb. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to, hey, Most High was going to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? It was glorious. You know what I'm saying? I'll be reading it. I'm like, man, that was us. Now, knowing we in this captivity, it seeming like the same thing. You know, everybody got to pick a side between U.S. or Russia, Ukraine or Russia. You know, the East Indian, I think one of you talking about he'll choose the side of peace. You don't want to go against Russia. You know, the Most High turning them on against each other, and us we gathering together, getting our house in order, getting ready to celebrate the Lord Passover. I mean, man, that's glorious. That's glorious. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, we get into you know, our scriptures is Wednesday night law class. We have young man down reading. You know, hopefully, you know, you're Christian under the sound of my voice. Hopefully y'all could hear this before the Passover and, you know, try to come to the Passover. You know, you black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian on your father's side, you know, this is for you. You know, this is for you. This is our custom. You know, we celebrating, you know, the Most High killing our enemies, them Africans, killing them to save us. You know, instead of being a Christian celebrating the 4th of July, you know, we was in captivity under them. But they celebrating getting free from the British, celebrating Thanksgiving, them killing our brothers, the Native Americans. You know, this is our victory. This is what we do. This is what Christ did. He celebrated this. You know. So we're gonna give me Matthew 5, we're gonna read 17 and 19. You know, that's a law. You know, that's a law. You know, that's our law. That's our custom. This here, you know, now I'm saying come around, you know what I'm saying, time for us to rededicate ourselves to the most high, you know, to our nation, to really get in this about waking up our people, man. Our people lost. Our people real lost. And you would not really see that if you're not in our Isupk. You would not see how our people is. You know, you're going to see it, but it's a difference. Whenever you in the truth, man, you got the love of Christ. You know what I'm saying? See, you got that love that would say, I would not feed an African and feed an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Captain Tazarian debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Our people, you know, they gonna say forget the white man, but then when it comes to the African, what they sold them. You know, they into colorism. You know. Yeah, give me that Matthew 5:17-19.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
See, that's what Christ said. You know what I'm saying? My shit. He said, don't even think, you know, I come to destroy the law of the prophet. I didn't. I come to fulfill. And that's what we doing, fulfilling the law. You know, that's what we doing. We fulfilling the law. Go
on. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot and one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
And all not fulfilled yet. You know, and the word abide forever, but all not fulfilled. You know, we still up in this hell. You know what I'm saying? World War III done started, but World War III never even got to where everybody else jumping in. You know, Christ gotta come save us. You know, kill our enemy. We gonna put all of them under rule with a rod of iron. You know what I'm saying? Shit, go
on. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
That's the least commandment missing the past. I mean, well, that's a great the past. So that should be easy ready for all of them because we come up keeping holidays, keeping pagan holidays. We come up taking off for certain days. That's what we come up doing. You know what I'm saying? So they meant it for bad, but the Most High turned it to good. Because since we came up with that, preparing for them days, now we got our custom and holy days. You know, it ain't nothing for us to prepare for that. You know, I ain't gonna rely. Shit, I'll be prepared right away. You know, yeah, I read. That's the only days I keep up with, the holy days. You know, that's our custom, man. You know, I come up, man, minute Christmas past, you know what I'm saying? January, income tax come around, man, you already think about what you want for Christmas. Parents already all through the year taking money outside, putting things on layaway, you know, talking to their kids, trying to see what they want. You know what I'm saying? They always preparing for that. You know, then you got, you know, some parent who was more wealthy than the other, and they be able to take their kids to Disney World, and they prepare for that. And they save $5, $6, $7,000 for that. You know, family of three. I remember, you know, or Edomite I used to work with years ago, and he was telling me, you know, he had two kids, and they were going to Disney World. He was telling me it was like $6,000 for their house, for you know, but they prepared for that. You know, man, the Lord's Passover, man, that's something we should prepare for. You know, we should be. I would tell my kid, months away. Hey, y'all better send some of y'all out. Y'all want to have some money for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta teach our kids to look forward to our holy days, to the destruction of our enemy. During these days, this is gonna make us look forward to the destruction of our enemies. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be walking around and say, pray for Ukraine. I ain't never seen so much Ukraine flags around here. I didn't even know the cut of Ukraine flag. Nah, everywhere you go, even business, they got American flag, then they have a Ukraine flag right there. And just to show how much they love their own, them Hamites there and us, but what I'm saying, when Alexander the Greek came, he was conquering all the dark races. Man, they always having war in Africa. You don't be seeing them raising up no African flag. You know what I'm saying? And they surely don't be having no one say pray for the ghetto. Whenever them Israelis, them Jewish go against them Arab, wherever, they always praying for Israel. You know, they love their own, but then when they come between us and a different dark nation, they're gonna put them over us. You know, they don't want to see they self going against each other, but all of them is our enemies. Anytime we see them going against each other, them Hamites going against each other, East Indian going against Pakistan, then I think they all Elam anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's all the destruction of our enemy. Because we were slaves to every nation on earth. Psalms 83 say all nations are all confederate against us. You know. So for this time, the Lord passed on and we got World War III going on. Man, it's glorious. Read.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall bring one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Fake Israelite get mad. But you know who's gonna be called great in the kingdom of heaven? Commander Louisiana. Cause that's what he teaching. He woke us up, teaching us to keep these laws, giving us the spirit of the law. I ain't never heard of the spirit of the law until I heard of the Isupk. Everybody else going by the letter and walking away, you know what I'm saying? Can't even understand what Christ said to eat my body and to drink my blood. Many walk away. A lot of them walk away from Christ carrying the cross around their neck these days. You got them Israelite, favorite they call them by they doing communion, eating a piece of cracker and drinking some wine, thinking that's eating his flesh and drinking his blood, man. But don't have love for their brother. Don't even love their brothers enough to put their differences aside and know they all supposed to be under Commander Louisiana. They know that. I was like, shocked. I'm watching the debate. You know what I'm saying? I see, one of the brothers from another camp, but he talking about he was in ISUPK. I'm like, well, you should be here. Just to show, man. I mean, this was gonna be great right here. That was it on there?
Okay.
Give me Matthew 19:17.
Okay.
Read that.
Okay. Matthew chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one.
See, Christ, he took up on himself no reputation. That's one. Go on.
That is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Coming with all that flattery. Coming trying to tell me something to make me. I was coming with that flattery. Christ said ain't nothing good but one. You know what I'm saying? That's what make us good, keeping the Most High commandments. So we have to keep the commandment. We have to keep the Passover. You know, the Passover is it's gonna be in Cocoa Beach, Florida, April 15th. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's the 14th day of evening. You know, for these Christians talking about Happy New Year in the dead of winter. See, the Most High told us to observe the month of Abib. We observe to see when it comes so we can know when is the Lord Passover. Now you walk outside, you see it's the new year. You see it is the first month of the year. You know, you can see the last thing to come. I be noticing should be the pecan tree. Everything else come a little earlier. The ball when the pecan tree start budding. You know, you can see it is the new year. You know. All right, give me Leviticus 18, 1 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Man, we ain't supposed to do after these other nations. You know, they all getting ready to celebrate Easter. You know what I'm saying? And letting you know, they stuff always around our Passover. You know, they already know Mashiach died on the Passover during the Passover. So they always put their Easter during our Passover. You know? And then if they just read the Bible, they know our Passover is in the beginning of the year. But yet these Christians, they gonna talk about New Year's in January when it's winter. But they never have their Easter in winter. You notice that? Never having that. It's always gonna be around our Passover. But anything just to destroy our people. They know. This how you destroy Black, Hispanic, and Native American. You know, you destroy them by getting them to go against their law, statute, and commandment from the Most High. And then get them to go against for the fake Israelite who think they keeping the commandment because you're not. Because you go against the man the Most High put in charge. You know, you go against the man the Most High put in charge. So you going against the Most High because you're not eating pork. That's not enough. Humbling yourself, coming in the Isupk, falling under Commander Junior Hanna and whoever that is placed over you. That's how you follow the Most High. I just talking about I'm gonna stay home and I ain't gonna eat pork. I'm gonna celebrate. On this day I'm gonna try to look at different things. Or just try to follow the Isupk. Or when they have it, I'm gonna have it home. You ain't doing it. No, you ain't following the Most High until you humble yourself. You know, Command Junior Hanna, he always calling all camps to come together. You know, not go and do your unity camp. You believe in this, you believe in that, you believe in that, and then y'all talking about we coming together just saying we Israel. No, you come together by falling in line under the little sanctuary that the Most High say He gonna place in wherever country He send us, which is the Isupk. That's how you keep the commandments. You know, read.
Come. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
To who?
Israel, the children of Israel.
That's who it's for. Go on.
And say unto them, I am the Lord your God, after the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwell.
This spiritual Egypt. Egypt means bondage. Anywhere we at is Egypt. You know. We don't do after them land. You know what I'm saying? We got brother in the UK and all that. They don't do after them the doings of what they do. You know. Our brothers all over the NISUPK, they follow Commander Junior Hanna as he followed Christ. That's how they do. Go on.
Come. Shall ye not do? And after the doings of the land of Canaan, Where I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
What people don't realize, a man's going all of the Lord. Is all of the Most High. The Most High brought us in different countries. We are supposed to do after them lands. Whether we in Israel, wherever the Most High bring us, we don't do after them countries. We don't do after that. If the Most High brought you to the UK, brought you to China, wherever He brought you in, we don't do after them lands. We're supposed to do after America. We're supposed to be doing Easter. You know what I'm saying? And we do the Passover. Go
Count verse 4. You shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you're going to live. That's what's going to give you the life. You know, falling in line under the man, the Most High place above you, and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 2 to 8. You know, man, our people, we lost, man. We marrying people in the lands that the Most High sent us. Man, we ain't supposed to be doing that. How you gonna be doing the Passover and letting Africans come in your camp doing all that? Man, you gonna be having strippers serving the drink at the Passover. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be letting Africans get in there. You're gonna be doing communion. Eating your little bread and your wine, talking about as the blood of Christ. you know, don't know Christ spoke in parables. It's crazy, man. Read.
Count. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them.
And see, that's what we do in the Isupk. We utterly destroy them. You know what I'm saying? Captain Tazania utterly destroyed. I mean, I think he was Pan Africa. I think he was Muslim. To the end, he called himself an Israelite. I mean, it's like that's our job, you know. Sometimes I talk. Some of my siblings, they say, "Man, I talk to you, but man, before it's all over, you always going against my church or what?" Like I'm like, man, that's my job to cut Christians, you know, Muslim, anything that against us. If that's our people in there, man, we have to cut that. You know, that's what Christ did. Even if it have to go against our own people, we have to do it because we love them. You know what I'm saying? We love them in action, in deed, not just in word alone. You know, we love them. We show them the way they look at our life and see how we live, and we cut their doctrine. You know, we cut their doctrine and then we build them up as an Israelite. You know, let them know this is home of the truth, the only truth. You know, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one West. Period. Read.
Count. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
You know what I'm saying? Have mercy on my little religion. Nah, man, we cutting that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing Easter. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing Passover on another day or whatever. Man, we do Passover when the man the Most High put in charge. Whatever he set up for it, that's what we do. Period. We ain't doing our own thing. Oh, well, I read in the scripture, I think, no matter what you think. You know, Like Paul say, follow me as I follow Christ. That's what we do, period. You follow command and John Yohana as you follow Christ. And that's just what it is. And that's what's going to get you into the kingdom. You know? Go on.
Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor,
Go on.
nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
And he about to tell you why we going to do that. Go on.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
They might.
They will.
They will. Go on. You're a sheep, man. You're a sheep. Man, if you're a sheep, you going out. Anything that get behind that sheep running the other way. How you gonna be following the Most High with a dog, with a wolf, and you're a sheep? Man, that dog gonna lead you. That wolf gonna lead you, have you running everywhere. Have you doing Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday. So whatever else they come up with. Just to keep you from following the Most High. They will do it. Go
on. Then they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. But thus shall ye deal with them.
And man, so many times that will happen to our people, man. You know, a lot of our rappers, singers, it's like they be on top of the world. They be, man, I'm getting the bag. Say they prayer at night and all that. Then all of a sudden, bam, it's like they didn't even seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? So you know how sometimes you could see, oh man, he about to go. But it's like they be on high. It would be sudden. You know, praying to the wrong God. You know, all that be like, man, our people, we lost. We lost. You know, we all say we believe in the Bible, but we don't. We don't follow nothing in it. You know, how you gonna believe in the scriptures, but you think you can have a man right here doing his thing, they say he following the Most High. Man right here doing his thing, say he following the Most High. Man, and they all following the Most High, and you believe that? Talking about we see in parts? You not understanding these scriptures? Man, God is a God of order. The Most High, everything done decently and in order. That's not order like that. You talking about you all following the Most High? Order you have the truth? Man, you saying like it many roads to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? In the Apocrypha, it say it's a straight road, fire on one side and water on the other. You know? They saying like if it a little snow right there, a little grass right there, there's a pat right there, a pat right there. Oh, Shalaki, I didn't even know. Man, let me put this on. Put this on. Oh, Robert. Yeah, they're acting like it's a pat everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's only one way. Read.
Come. Ye shall destroy their altars, and break down their image, and cut down their groves.
That's how we do. We cut them down, and the Most High helping them. Man, a lot of them church falling apart with Corona, man. It's like a new disease. Look like every week. It's like plagues hitting, destruction everywhere, wars, rumors of war. Not just rumors, it's war going on. You know what I'm saying? It's wars going on. You know? Hey, it's glory, you know what I'm saying? I be watching the news, I read something with Russia, they like, so if somebody would attack Russia with nukes, is there any way possible they could retaliate? They say, yeah, Because Russia don't got defense. They said no way you could hit auto and just disarm. If you put something at them, Russia gonna have time to give something back. So, but the spirit in them, Esau lived by the sword, and they people all over. They ready for war. I mean, they true colors coming out. You know, I mean that's like herring or something in them. It's like I'm watching about everywhere. Like passing there. I think it was like a Ace Hardware or something. Had a Ukraine sign. I was coming back from New Orleans over the bridge. It had a Ukraine. I'm like, man, they ready. They want Russia. There's something getting in her, and a lot of them love their Russia, but they just want to war. You know, it's in them. And that's how they kingdom destroying. But they're the Most High saving us. You know, go
Come, and burn thy graven images with fire. Verse 6, for thou art a holy people to the Lord thy God.
We are separate people to the Most High. Go
Come, the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Christianity want to make you equal. And then in being equal, Edomites stay on top. Every nation stay on top by you being equal. Instead of being the highest you can be above, according to the scripture. Go
on. Verse 7, the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people.
I mean, man, said we went into Egypt 70 souls. We were 70. And the Most High grew us like that. You know, like we came into this hellhole, this slavery in the Americas and even West. And they did everything to kill us. I mean, crack. Everything. And we still growing. And we the chosen people. Go
on. Verse 8. But because the Lord loved you, and because he will keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, had the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Yeah. And that's what we about to, commemorate about the Passover. When the Most High brought us out. You know what I'm saying? We came in this hellhole, this Egypt, and Christianity and all that trying to make us forget about it. These Muslims trying to say this didn't happen. This happened. You know? So that's how we know he gonna get us out of this, because we can read where he got us out of that one. And this a greater one we in. A greater Egypt. That was it on that?
Come.
All right, give me Leviticus 23, 1 to 8. Christ never came and done away with the law. This is our heritage. This what give us that faith, man. See, we know the Most High. He fighting for us. He fighting for us. And now even more, it's plain now. It's plain. I mean, Ukraine and Russia, they duking it out. You don't really, we are read about it. Some older than were in World War II, I think. Some still living. you know. But now, we can see it, how Christ said they're going to be eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage. While all this is going on. And they at war and they have a conference. Russia go to the UN. They say this and that. Fake news. That's all Russia say. Fake news. That state. Them suckers find something with about 300 some people civilians, but still, Russia talking about their stage, you know. But in their mind, they don't understand how you call them innocent civilians, But America and everybody sending guns to put in the civilian hands. So, I mean, it's like, man, our people just, like, them people could tell us anything. We be innocent. We be no gun in hand. They shoot us. The cop get on. But yet it's all on the news. They sending guns. They sending stingers. All kind of stuff for the civilian and everybody. And they still call them innocent civilians. You don't think a soldier gonna bust them up, see them walking with that gun? You know? They walking with that gun, man, Russia them buzzing them up. But yet when you get in the news, they do like Russia losing. But they always, when they come to putting trying to charge them with war crime, then they show all their success. I'm like, is they losing or they winning? You know, they ain't innocent. They Esau. They no innocent civilians. They Esau. You know, some of our people out there, but a lot of Africa, but just that they thought like, when they was getting them to come out, man, they was only getting the Caucasian looking people. They were only getting them. We're letting them escape first. You know. And it's like the scripture say, every man gonna flee to his own, man. Them Africans gonna have to look to Africa. Israel, Black, Hispanic, Native American, we're gonna have to look to Commander General, man. We're gonna have to look to Israel. Period. You know? They're gonna tell us exactly what to do. And the Most High gonna make that way. Because he don't do nothing without telling his servant the prophet first. So that's why Commander General them, they bring out these prophecies. It gonna happen. They pray for terrorists, it happened. They pray for plagues, it happened. Pray for war, it happened. You know? Go
on. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy
on. The
convocation.
70, you know. You got these fake Israelites, man. You got some talking about the 7th day come, it changed every month. You ain't getting 7 after that. You getting 8, 9, 10 days. And you don't have the spirit of the Lord. So humble yourself and get in the Isupk under command Junior. You won't have to worry about that. I mean, I don't even know when the last time I even try to calculate a day or something. Since I've been to Isupk, I just have to go to the page and see when is the feast day and this that. Them fake Israelites, they be. I mean, I'm telling you, I was part of that. You count all that, and I remember watching that. I don't know if it was across the line radio or maybe the debate, and I heard Captain Tazaya. They asked him something about the new moon or something. Like he said, man, I just follow whatever they say. It's easy. He said, man, I don't have to get into all that. He said, whenever they tell me do this, I do it, and that's that. You know, it's a common sense, it's practical knowledge. You know, you got rank and order. You got whatever in this department for this, whatever in that department for that, whatever. I mean, it's a well-oiled machine. Everything is just decent and in order. You know what I'm saying? When they tell you it's the Passover, it's the Passover. When they tell you Is the feast of unleavened bread, the feast of first fruit, and all that. That's what it is. You don't have to be trying to figure nothing out, calculating. You know what I'm saying? You know, turn Christian on you. Don't get nothing too high for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's people in certain departments for that, and they master in whatever they assigned to. Man's going all of the Lord. You're gonna get done. That was it on it. Keep going.
Come. You shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath day. Salaki, it is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
In all your dwelling. You know, because the Most High knew we were gonna go into slavery. He knew we were gonna rebel and go into that. But he left a way for us to return back. You know, we don't have to try to catch a plane and return to Israel where we're not even ruling for this in all our dwellings. In all our dwellings. Go
Come, verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their season.
on. And that's something else in this season. You know, we is in the month of Bill. This month shall be the beginning of months. Go on.
Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at evening is the Lord's Passover.
So you know what that means? The Passover on April 15th at evening. What? That's the 14th day at evening. That's all. They do all the calculation and do all that. Man, whatever they tell us, that's what it is, man. It's simple. We don't learn the way of the heathen. This is our custom. Come on.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
You know, 7 days we must eat, you know. I'm already telling my kids, you know what I'm saying, time to start putting out the leaven out the house. But on top of that, you gotta start putting out the leaven out of you. The malice and everything, drunkenness, everything, you gotta pull that out of you. You know what I'm saying? Time for us to rededicate and go harder. Every year go stronger and harder every year. You know, Most High waking us up. I mean, God is the perfect leaders in that too. I mean, see everything. You know, when Christ said, watch ye and pray, command Junior Hannah, watch ye and pray. I mean, you know, everything was going on, watching all that. I mean, he be looking at that and the scriptures is coming to his mind. You know what I'm saying? We'll be watching it in this, but he be looking at it in a whole different dimension. You know, I mean, the Most High got everything in order. Read.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein.
This year, they're going to be Saturday. You know, they're going to be next Saturday, not this Saturday. Passover going to be next Friday. You know, to the 15th day, unleavened bread. You know, we got everything in order, man. Everything in order. Read.
Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein.
You know, we're going to have the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. I mean, everything going to be, you know, good, you know what I'm saying? We all getting ready for the Passover, you know. Part of getting ready, packing, is getting the leaven out your house. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we get back from Florida, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be the Passover, you know. We flee from temptation. You know what I'm saying? We don't keep the leaven in the cabinet. Now when you going to eat something during the week, oh, I forgot. No, man, we get that out of our house. That's our law, statute, and commandments. That was it on that?
Come.
All right, give me Exodus chapter 12, verse 12 to 20.
Come.
You know, it's our Passover, you know what I'm saying? The Most High killed the Africans. You know what I'm saying? You know, they wanted to kill us, the firstborn, you know, they're killing all the male. The Most High, he said, vengeance is mine, I shall repay. And he gonna do it again. He's doing it now. Read.
Come. Exodus chapter 12, verse 12. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both men and beasts, and against all
Not just them, though, the animal too. I remember, I remember when we would do that film. I remember I'm fighting the dude. He would make my dog fight his dog. My little brother fight his little brother. That's how the Most High did. Most High said, I'm a man and beast. I'm going to get you and your pet. You know? That's how the Most High do it. Go
Come, and against all the gods of Egypt.
on. And your God. Go against your God, show you that your God ain't nothing. He ain't it. He ain't nothing. You know, he gonna smite your God, gonna smite you, he gonna smite your dog. Whatever pet you got, your turtle, he gonna smite man and beast. That's how he do. And the Most High God Yahweh. Go
on. Come, I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. You shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever.
And that's what we doing here in America, wherever we at. We all gonna be in Florida. We all gonna be in Florida. Keeping this. Read.
Verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses.
We gotta get rid of all that leaven in our houses. That's our order. Oh.
For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. And in the first day there shall be an holy convocation, and in the 7th day there shall be a holy convocation to you. No man or work shall be done in them.
I think either Jerry Mayaga or somebody got it. They gonna put it up. You can ask. The ones above, they know exactly what you can't eat, what you can eat. Tell you what you look for behind the packet. To see if it's leaven or what. It's simple. They gonna tell you all that. Oh no, that's an eatable product, whatever. Baking soda. All that stuff. They got all that. Let us know what. I mean, it's simple, man, and it's our custom. And when you do it, it's like you feel good. Like, man, I'm really following this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I be like, man, I'm really following it. Like, I come up in Christianity saying I'm following it, but when I read, I know I'm not. Like, when you read, like, I remember, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, man, my daddy a preacher. And I remember telling my oldest sister, they like, oh, Jim, you gonna be a preacher. Called me by, how damn out about that. But, and I remember once reading the Bible and stuff, I remember telling my sister, I said, I'll never be an apostolic preacher. I told her that. She said, why? I said, because it's things in this Bible that we say is wrong. And I seen that was in 2016. That's really when I was doing a lot of reading, and I can't. So I never be, because in Christianity, you You have to say this done away with. You have to say that was the Old Testament. Then you got to turn around and tell them God's word don't change. Then I mean, it's just so much. Once you get deep in these religions and you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? If you was close to a preacher or something and they want you next in line, they going to show you what they teach and everything. And when you read this Bible, you going to know you don't follow this, you know? That's why I say last time, my daughter, I never asked, usually, man, my daughter gets sick, and when my kid gets sick, I'm going to call my hey, daddy, you going to pray for her. Never did that. Because after coming in the church, I realized we serve two different gods. We serve they serve the God of Christianity. They say they love everybody but put white people on top. We serve the God of our father, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, that put Israel is above all nations of the earth. In Amos 3 and 2, he said, you honor have I known above all family of the earth. That fall upon us, you for all your iniquity. That's who we serve. So there's no way I could go to somebody worshiping a wood and stone, another, a Caucasian, tell you nobody know how he look, but for some reason on a coloring paper in Sunday school, they made him to a white man. But yeah, you gonna tell me nobody know how he look? Like, come on, man, don't play me stupid. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be saying nobody know how he look, but then every paper you give me is a picture of a white man? You know? Every movie you watch is a white man. Only way if they show him black is a comedy. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? So come on, how you gonna ask them to pray to they God? Man, look, the Most High say he a jealous God. He would give his praise to nobody. I'm gonna go ask you, the Most High. The Most High gonna hear my dog because of the ISUPK, but I won't ask you, and now you gonna be thinking that that white Jesus doesn't hear my dog. Come on, man, that's an insult. It's an insult. You know, the God I serve, he killed them Africans. He killed Africans to let us go, and he gonna do a greater killing from having us in all these captivities. The one you praying to, you telling people he gonna save everybody. We all gonna be one big kumbaya. That's another God, another power. Go
Time. Say that which every
on.
man must eat.
So what verse you at?
So like verse 16.
All right, go
Time that only may be done of you. Verse 17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread. For in this self same day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by ordinance forever. In this first month,
on. In what?
in this first month,
In the first month. The first month.
in the first month, on the 14th day.
Y'all worshiping white Jesus. Y'all doing the first month up in January. So y'all don't serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If you black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian on your father's side, you need to get in the ISUPK so you can serve the one and true God, the one and true power, the Most High. Go
Come. On the 14th day of the month at evening, you shall eat unleavened bread. Unto 1 and 20th day of the month at evening. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses. For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off.
on. You see how the Most High did? He told us don't eat it, but you know what he did? So you won't say, "Oh, I slipped." Get it out your house. By that first day, on that first day, have that goal. You know, have that gone. Get all the leaven out your house. Go through your cabinet and get rid of that. You know, now you could keep it. You could flee from temptation. And after all, but want to bake that cake that have that lemon in it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be sweet. And then when you're doing it that week, you thinking about how the Most High deliver us from these Africans, from our enemies. And we had to rush out. We didn't have time for the 11 the breed to ride. And we was on our run. You know what I'm saying? We was on our deliverance. That's what this about, man. The Most High delivering us. And now we can look right around and he's doing it again. I mean, he got these wars going on. He got this virus going on and all that going on to deliver us. To deliver us. Man, that was it on that? Go
on. Even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land.
Stranger born in the land. You know, today we would say whether you born around headquarters or you scattered abroad. Cause that's how Jerusalem today, where the headquarters at. Whether you know what I'm saying, whether you got you know what I'm saying, Jerry Muhammad, you go to the class in Harlem and they do the breakdown, or you in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, we would be strangers to New York. Doesn't matter. We all gonna be in Florida this year. Go
on. Verse 20. You shall eat nothing leavened, and all your habitation
on.
shall
In
you
all your habitation, no matter where you at, no matter where you at. Go
on. Shall you eat unleavened bread.
All right, give me Exodus 12, 29 and 36 minutes. So I got some time. Yeah. Let's read some man with the most high cheer our enemy, man. I love this man. Read it. The Lord is a man of war. Read.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 29. And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne, unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle.
Can you imagine that? Them boys locked up. He died. Remember? Oh no, oh shit, man. Shit, he a firstborn. He a firstborn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I be in Egypt that time, shit. You know what I'm saying? If I was an Egyptian, I was dead. You know what I'm saying, man? That's what the Most High did for us. That's what he did for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native American. You know? That's what he did for us. You know? And he doing it again. He doing it again, man. Read.
Verse 30. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants, and all the Egyptians. And there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not one house where there was not one dead. And,
No.
Verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night, and said, Rise up, and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go.
I get Pharaoh saying, I get you saying one nation under God. One little shit. You better get out of here. Go.
Serve the Lord, as ye have said. Also take your flocks and your herds, as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people.
That's how he was blessing them. By you getting your people out here, I'm blessed because we was in their land, the Most High was killing them. Any animal. Think about it. You're a little boy, you know what I'm saying? See, you're not the oldest. Your big brother dead and your dog dead. and you praying to when you praying to Amun Ra, you praying to Amun Ra, you couldn't stop that. You were defeating your gods, the frogs and all that. Them Egyptians prayed to all kind of stuff. The Most High sent them plagues, showing they guys couldn't stop nothing. He destroyed all of them. Go.
Come, that they might send them out of the land in haste. For they said, we will be all dead men. And the people took their dough before it was leavened. Their kneading
See, we took our dough before it was 11. Then we got to fix our 11 bread. Go.
come being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and a raiment. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians. And so like you said, 39.
Yeah, you're reading to third. Yeah, we spawned. We took their stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was a wrong. The Most High did everything. We took the spoils on that one. You know, we say, hey, give me that. Oh, you got them gold earrings, and we need that. Give me that. And there was love. Take everything and go. We've been working for them forever. You know what I'm saying? At that time, all the others, we were born into that hell at that time. Because we was already 400 years into that. 400, 430, whatever. Over 400 years into that. Give me,
That was just 36.
yeah, Puerto Rico 36.
Oh,
that was that?
Come.
All right. Give me, Proverbs 3:31. You know what I'm saying? So we don't learn the ways of these heathens, man. We got our own custom. This our 4th of July. You know, that's what we commemorate. You know, on the 15th, April 15th, that's our 4th of July. Go
on. Come. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Don't choose none of his ways. We don't do Easter. That's not us. You know. All right, give me Matthew 26, 19 to 28. You know. Christ kept the Passover, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We keep the Passover in memory of Christ. You know. He came, we're going to have a greater Passover, man. Most High delivers from out of all the North Country, all of these lands we from, where he driven us. You know. This here was big back then. Right now it's big, but it's going to be small compared to what he going to do to us. Because we done grew and we scattered everywhere. And they putting their foot on our neck. You know, they taking what's ours. Man, these devils, man, they still killing and destroying our people. The Most High gonna send our King Yahweh back to come deliver, and he's starting to do it now. That's what makes you move. You know what I'm saying? Like when Moses first told Pharaoh to let my people go, it wasn't nothing going on. Man, there wasn't nothing going on. Then man, when Moses started prophesying them plagues, it started happening. You know? Made it look like that was going on to these Caucasians and stuff. You know, since 1969, the Isupk on the street talking about the crimes they did, telling our people to wake up. Now we seen Corona hitting, terrorists hitting. Man, we seen all that. It's like, yeah. You know, it's like, man, it's planned. You know what I'm saying? Man, we was in Christianity. Man, it look like nothing happening to the white man. Everything happened to us, Arabs, Africans. But you know what I'm saying? I read about World War One, Two, whatever. But they was doing good. Nah, Man, every white fool I see is either pray for Ukraine or something. And you seen the but they piling up the bodies. It's like because Command Junior Hunter and Isupk were praying for all that. Praying for the Most High to fight for his people. You know? That's what happened. We was in Egypt going through it, but we crying and then our cries came up to the Most High. And he had respect unto Israel. He didn't have respect to Pharaoh. They was killing us. The Most High had respect unto us. And he came and dealt with them people. And he's dealing with them now. Read.
Like, what was verse?
Matthew 26, 19 to 28.
Matthew.
You know, man, Christ kept the Passover, man. You know, if you're a Christian, you don't know about the Passover. Get into the Isupk, call, find out what's what, and try to keep this. This is our feast day. Go
on. Matthew chapter 26, verse 18. And he said, Go into the city to a such go into the city, such a man, and say unto him, the master said, My time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at thy house with my disciples. And the disciples said unto Yahushua, had appointed them, and they made ready the Passover.
We read 19 to 28.
Till I read verse 18.
Oh, that's good.
Verse 20. Now when the evening was come, he sat down with the 12.
So we already know that was the 14th day evening. You know, that was the Lord, the 14th day evening, the Lord Passover. Christ kept the law. He kept the Passover. Christian talking about they following Christ. You ain't following Christ. You eating a cracker, drinking some wine, and you got a cross around your neck. You ain't following Christ. Go
on. Verse 21. And as they did eat, he said, Verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. And they were exceeding sorrowful, and began every one of them to say unto him, Lord, is it I? And he answered and said, He that dippeth his hand with me in the dish, the same shall betray me. The Son of Man goeth as it is written of him. But woe unto that man, by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It has been good for that man if he had not been born.
That scripture going to like Christ said, offense must come, but woe to him who bringeth the offense. Go
on. Verse 25. Then Judas, which betrayed him, answered and said, Master, is it I? And he said unto him, I have said. And as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, Take, eat this, eat. This is my body. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, Drink ye all of it. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many their remission of sin.
And Christians don't understand Christ spoke in parable. Even fake Israelites, they call themselves doing communion, taking a piece of bread or taking a cake and drinking some wine. You know what? You read the top, he was keeping the Passover. That's what he was keeping. But now we doing it, remember, and we're going to live like him. We living perfect. You know, we keeping the commandment. We loving our brother. We are dying for our brother. We waking up our people. That's how we following Christ. You don't have to walk around with a cross or then eating a stale piece of bread and drinking some wine every Sunday or once a year. Like you know what I'm saying? The Christian organization I come out, they do it once a year. You know? No, we not in word, we in deed. And they ain't talking about you eating a piece of bread and drinking a cup of wine. I got some wine right here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about that. No, you gotta keep these commandments. You gotta get in the Isupk, man. You gotta wake up your people. You know, you do Passover, you do all of this. That's what it is. You know, but when you don't have the spirit of the law, you know, you just reading and not you just eating a piece of bread and drinking some wine, thinking that what he talking about, and you leaving from following Christ, which many did when he said that. That was it on that.
Come.
Give me John 6:52 to 60. Then we'll read 66. You know, many people left him when he talking about to eat my flesh and drink my blood. Christianity think, and some fake Israelite camp, they think that mean to eat a piece of bread and to drink some wine, and they think that's that. Read.
Come. John chapter 6, verse 52. The Jews therefore strove among themselves, saying, how can this man give us his flesh to eat?
Christian today, they think that we eating a piece of cracker. Eat a piece of cracker. You know, drinking some red wine. That's eating his flesh, drinking his blood. Right there, we were just like, what the hell are you talking about? You know, on Passover night, when you would eat the unleavened bread and the wine, you know what I'm saying? It's a Sabbath. You know, doing all that. Now, Christians think, well, you just have to do that. You got fake Israelite camp every Saturday. They think it's a communion. They think that's how you commune. No, we actually follow after Christ. You know what I'm saying? You know, our brother was in Mexico and everybody was against him, man. Our people went across the border, went through the cartel, and then went fade their brothers and sisters. That's eating the bread and drinking the wine. That's eating his flesh and drinking his blood. You know? That's being able to be baptized with the baptism he baptized with. Read.
Come. Verse 53. Then Yahweh said unto them, verily, I say unto you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye have no life in you.
Christian think that eating a cracker and drinking some wine. Even some Christian Israelites, they think that's eating a piece of unleavened cake and drinking a wine. That's what they think that is. Man, go on.
Verse 54. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day.
Christ, what Christ say? By this shall all men know you are my disciples, by the love you have one to another. He didn't say you're gonna know you is my disciple by eating a piece of bread, drinking some wine. You know, I mean, now I think about it. I'm like, man, I was part of that. I was part of that. I'm thinking. I remember me and my brother. We passing out the communion, and my brother was no. I think me brother was doing the wine. He was doing the bread, and when he was giving it to the people, he was saying, the flesh of Christ. And me, I started saying the blood of Christ. That's what the. But then after we leaving out there and go eat some pork. You know what I'm saying? We'll pass on a certain end. We me, Mug, and our brother. You know, because they were from a different area of time. You know, even though we know we black. You know what I'm saying? But they from this area. We from their area. But yet we just ate the flesh of Christ. When Christ died for his brothers. When Christ said, forgive them for they know not what they do. You know what I'm saying? When they say, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us, but yeah, we think just eating a piece of bread and drinking a little swig, taking a shot, piece of bread and a shot. I done ate the flesh and drunk the blood. Come on, man. Our people need to wake up and get in the Isupk and learn this truth. Go
Verse 55. For my flesh is meat indeed, and my blood is drink indeed. He that eateth my flesh, and he that drinketh my like and drinketh my blood, dwelleth in me, and I in him. As the living Father has sent me, and I live by the Father. So he that eateth me, even he shall live by me.
It sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying? In the truth, we can read that, we know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? When that woman came to Christ and said, hey Lord, you're gonna let in your kingdom. One sit on the right, one sit on the left. Christ said, and for me, it's given to the Father. But if they could be baptized with the baptism of heaven, you know. Scripture say all those that live guarded in the Mashiach Yahweh Shah shall suffer persecution. You know what I'm saying, man? You got to be able to go through this. You know what I'm saying? That's Ecclesiasticus, I think 2:1. It say when you're coming to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Know what I'm saying, man? You can't walk off from this because your child sick, your daddy died. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or you lost a wife, or you have a son or a daughter who close to you and say, "Look, daddy, look here, man, I can't do this," and leave and turn their back. You know what I'm saying, man? You can't. No, man, you got to be able to eat his body and drink his blood. That's what it's talking about. It ain't talking about eating a piece of bread and drinking some wine. That's parable. David already prophesied Psalm 78 too. I'm gonna open my mouth to parable. And you got fake Israelite, you got Christian, and all of them chewing a piece of bread, some cracker and drinking some wine thing, or walking around with a cross. I got to take off my cross and follow him. No, man. You gotta bear the burden of your people, man. Wake up, stand in the gap. You know, read.
Verse 58. This is that bread which came down from heaven, not as your fathers did eat manna, and are dead. He that eateth of this bread shall live forever.
I guess some of them want a bite of home, take a bite of Christ, right at home or something. Come on, man. Now you think today is eating a piece of bread, but you see your brother homeless and stuff, and you don't even give him a coat, and you got 20 coats. Talking about, oh man, look here, man. I know you freezing, but shit, Michael Jordan signed this coat. You know what I'm saying? But Sunday morning you don't went and ate a piece of bread. Now you talking about you eating his body. Come on, man. Read.
Verse 59. These things said he in the synagogue, as he taught in
Capernaum.
Capernaum. Many therefore of his disciples, when they had heard this, said, This is an hard saying. Who can hear it?
And even today they say that they read that and think, oh, well, I know they ain't talking about eating it. I mean, I just know. They're talking about what they call it cannibalism. So they really think it's about just eat a piece of bread and get a swig of wine. It's a hard saying. And now many don't even follow after Christ. They don't love their brother. They don't join the IUPK. A lot of them don't even claim to be Israel. But they walk around with a big cross in their neck. Like walking around with an electric chair. That's what they kill our people on. walking around with a noose around their neck. Read verse 66.
John chapter 6, verse 66. From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him.
From that time, many of them went into Christianity, Islam, fake Israelite camps. They went to the Pharisees. Said, man, Christ talking about, I can't even understand what he's saying. I always see him giving an arm and say, bite me. But he say, eat my flesh, drink my blood. I know he's wrong, so I don't even, so they just couldn't. They didn't have the spirit of the law. Like many of you Christians and fake Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think every weekend, it's about coming up, take a piece of bread, drink a little wine, and it's crazy, man. All right, give me 1 Corinthians 5, 6 to 13. And Christian talking about they father Paul. Paul kept the Passover. But Paul, he showed us how to eat the flesh and drink the blood. Read that. 1 Corinthians 5, 6 to 13.
Come. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that drop a love leaven the whole lump.
The leaven the whole lump. You know what I'm saying? We got to take all the leaven out of our house. Go on.
Come, verse 7. Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are in leaven, are unleavened.
You are leaven. Go
on. Come. For even Christ, our Passover is sacrificed for us.
Christ, he our Passover, he sacrificed for. Go
on. Come, verse 8. Therefore let us keep the feast.
What?
Let us keep the feast.
What?
Therefore let us keep the feast.
Why Christian not keeping the feast? I mean, that what Paul said, therefore let us keep the feast. You still got to keep the feast. Christ never came to do away with the law. But you want to keep Easter? Moses never said Easter. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? And then in mistranslation for Pesach, they put Easter. So now they think, because I remember up in church, my dad like, people do Christmas, but the man think it's Easter. The Easter in the Bible. And he went to the scripture, and then, but when you do your research, that word supposed to be Passover. It was the Passover. It was Easter, but go
on. Not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of
malice
and
wickedness.
It's a lot of wickedness.
See, so we keep the faith. So you know what I'm saying. Say we redelicate ourselves. We don't keep old manner. You know what I'm saying, man. We do Matthew, Matthew 16, 15. When you go to your brother, him alone. Matthew 18, 15. Go to him alone. You know what I'm saying, man. We don't do the Passover with malice in our heart towards our brother. Man, we get out all that leaven. Christ our Passover. We do Passover in remembrance of Christ. With the new covenant. And we take all of that. That's how we eating the bread and eating his flesh and drinking his blood. We getting this all out of us. Read.
But with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth, I wrote unto you in an epistle not to company with fornicators, yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters. For then must ye needs go out of the world.
Yeah, he talking about that because then you gotta leave out of this. Esau ruling. You must not shit. I can't keep Passover with nobody. No, he ain't talking about all that. Go on.
Verse 11. But now have I written unto you not to keep company. If any man that is called a brother,
She talking about brother. Why you think Jeremiah say the Passover is not for you? Don't be that crying in the hall talking about your husband spending time with the brothers or got more than one wife. This is not about you. It ain't nothing dealing with you. Go
if any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or a covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, or a extortioner, with such and one know not to eat.
on. And that's why, Jeremiah say, you going to go. You ain't going to be eating up this Passover. You thinking it's about you. Getting into all that. Brothers getting drunk, beating his wife. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the beat, don't listen. No, man. This how I read that. Man, and this Passover is so huge. It's so much people coming, like our people waking up. And then in the midst of this, we can see the Most High delivering us. We can see our enemies going to war with each other. Like, like, man, it's glorious. You know what I'm saying? This here is of the 53rd Passover. The mother Passover was kept while World War III was going. World War III started. I mean, and we do the Passover. It's like, it's glorious. And like the Most High killing their firstborn and their dogs, their animal, and we eating. Man, go
Verse 12. For what have I to do to judge them? Also that are without, do not ye judge them that are within. But them that are without God judge it. Therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person.
And that's why Jeremiah say, you get out of, you gone. Call yourself passing out and this and that, you out of here. You ain't come and mess up the Lord Passover, man. Man, this is something our people gotta look forward to, man. Like this is something our people gotta put money into. Take off of your slavery. Take off your slavery. Say, man, look here. We do not. We use their laws against it. Oh, y'all don't. So y'all don't discriminate against religion, huh? Even though this is a nationality, they call us a cult or religion, whatever. All right, I need off. I need off more than one day because we're in Florida. I gotta go there. I've been since January. I took off for this day. Since January, I already told. After I work Tuesday, that's it. I come back next Thursday. That's a wrap. Tuesday night, I'm leaving here, not there. You know, come back next. This is my time, and they know it. They like, Esau to him. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. You don't take out. I said no. One time I take off, if it had no emergency, I take off. It got to be something dealing with. You call it my religion. It's gonna be something dealing with my custom. They already know it. And I'm saving them money. Now, they don't give nothing for Christmas or nothing. They used to give a little turkey or something. Man, look, keep this time. I don't do that. Nah, they ain't giving it to nobody. They suffer. And Esau, let's saving money. So look, I'm saving you some money. Don't give me nothing for you. You don't have to give me nothing for your days. I buy my own food. I don't need your turkey. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take off for the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Feast of dedication, feast of tabernacle. You know what I'm saying? That's our custom, man. That's our custom. That was it on that? Give me 1 John 2:37. 1 John 2:37.
of God. 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
You talking about you know him, and you ain't gonna be in Florida, or you ain't gonna be if you're in the UK or wherever with COVID and you can't make it. You ain't gonna be online, with us. That's our commandment, man. This our 4th of July. If you want to say that, we got delivered from Egypt. The Most High kill Africans. I know you call yourself African American. I guess he killed half of you. He killed Africans. And I read my scripture. Was that Exodus 11:7? Shall not a dog speak against man or beast of the children of Israel. Moses say, don't even talk about my animal. Don't even talk about my pet, man or beast. And we call them Egyptian dogs. That's what we gonna celebrate. And it's glorious, man. Maria. Like I still give it joy because coming up, what I mean? I read up the Passover, I read up that, but that was them Israelites, them Israelis, I thought. Not to be in the truth knowing that's us. I mean, man, it's like you mean my whole life, y'all had me reading about this, made us watch. Man, that movie was about 3 hours or something. The Ten Commandments with Charles Hessler, whatever his name is, thinking that the white people. From that movie, I thought the real Egyptian was white or Arab. I didn't know the Egyptian was dark skinned people. I was young. But they made me watch that movie. I was about 5, 6 years old. And man, I remember that. And reading that in the Bible and stuff. Didn't know that was our people. Didn't know that was them Africans. I mean, man, now, man, we celebrating this. Man, you can't put a price on this. You know what I'm saying, man? Look, when the Passover over, man, our people got to start looking forward to next year Passover. Start making sure we saving and have it bigger than what this year is going to be big. It's big. I mean, our people waking up. I can't wait. Man, I already told them everything, at my old slavery, they know. I said, look, I'm going to sequence that route. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, he Christian, so he going to run my route for me. Sequence it, let them know. They already know. And I make sure I tell them it's the Lord's Passover. We're doing the Lord's Passover. They already know. They see me with my shirt at work every day. Esau be looking, they like, they know. You know what I'm saying? Or before even getting the shell, I would tell them, look, I don't do that no more. Because when I started there, I was a Christian. Anything they do, I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, they seen the transition where this man don't do none of this no more. Now, this man come with a shield. This man letting his hair grow. This man got a beard. Man, I be clean shaven, looking like an old female. You know what I'm saying? Or then a young boy who grown. You know what I'm saying? Now they know, man, look, it's a man of the Most High. They know it. They know it. They see the rest. They crying about having to work on the fort. I'm like, man, I'm gonna work. But I bet I ain't working on the Passover. I know that much. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, it come time to that. I just be looking for me another job. On the real. Cause this here, then knowing like this is us, man. This is us. Man, my whole life they gave us off for their Christmas, for their Thanksgiving, for their 4th of July. And we're looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, them people would have told us to work on them days. Shit. Shit, how they call that? So we would have boycott work. On the real. Nah, man, this us, man. This our custom. Black, Hispanic, Native American Indian. Man, we all them people in the book. On the real, that's great. And like sometimes I be thinking about that. I be like, man, that's us, man. Like, man, your whole life you thought that was them Caucasian, man. The whole life you thought that was the people who killing our people and make you know what they're doing is evil, but you try to forgive them and love them and really do it because they the Israelites. You know, man, Jesus look like them. If I hit him, I'm hitting Jesus. That's Jesus' cousin. Not to know, man, no, that's us. That's us. This is great. That was it on there?
Uh,
Read.
5 verse 4. He that said, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfect. Hereby know we that are in him.
See, that's how the love of God perfected. Go on.
Count verse 6. He that says he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked.
That's how you do. That's how you eating his flesh and drinking his blood. Ain't talking about eating a piece of cracker and drinking a shot. Ain't talking about that. That's how you know you in him. That's how you know you eating his body and you drinking his blood. By keeping these commandments and walking as he walked. Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his brother. Man lay down his life for his friends, man. You know, man, that's what we do in the ISUPK, man. Man, we put ourselves on the line for our family to go out and teach. And we call the white man the devil. You know, to his face. You know, let him know, you know what I'm saying, man, he the one deceived this whole world. Telling our people, you know what I'm saying, Masha Yahweh Shai is white. You know, telling our people we Africans. You know, that's like Captain Tazar debate. You know, like he told them, y'all fight for Africa. Africa's gonna fight for y'all. Africans don't try to come do nothing for us, but we fight for that. Man, we fight for everything but our own people. That was it. One more verse, or that was it on there?
One more verse.
Read.
Count verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye had heard from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We gotta keep the commandment, man. We gotta keep the Passover. You know what I'm saying, man? We gotta strive to be in Cocoa Beach, Florida, on April 15th, man. You know what I'm saying, man? So we gotta strive to be in there, man. Man, Christ kept the Passover. Christ kept the Passover. So who are we not to keep it? You know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How the scriptures say that? We use the word, but we don't abuse it. You know what I'm saying, man? Look here, man. We're going to use their laws. They talking about freedom of religion? But, man, come on, man. How you going to make me work? How you going to make me do this slavery and this who I am, man? You see me come to work with this shit? You already know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we doing, that's why y'all do your Easter. You know what I'm saying? They do their Easter because of us. You know? Man, no, man, our people got to keep this. All right, give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 1. You know what I'm saying, man? That's how you eating his body. That's how you drinking his blood. Ain't talking about eating a piece of cracker and drinking some wine. Ain't talking about that. Christ was doing the Passover. It said at evening he sat down. You know, they killed the Passover and cooked it. And at evening they sat down. There was the 14th day evening. Friday on the 15th at the Passover, they're going to be the 14th day evening. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? This our custom, man. This what we do. Read that.
Sometime. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
Paul did. So who we following today? Commander General Yohanan. That's who we have to follow. He didn't say be ye follower of everybody as I'm. No. If you're not in the Isupk under Commander General Yohanan, you're not in the truth. Period. That's just the way it is. Commander General Yohanan said the Passover April 15th in Cocoa Beach, Florida. That's what it is. That's how you're going to follow Christ. You know, Christians try to call it a cult, whatever, but they use this book. And they all going to say they following Paul. They follow Paul. They say, I'm following Paul, and they're not even following Paul. How you know you're not? You don't follow Christ. That's who he followed. Command General Yohanan keeping the Passover. I could go into this book and see where Christ kept it. He's keeping it. I could read Christ sat down that evening. So we read is the 14th day evening. We know he kept the Passover, man. I could read what Paul said, let us keep the feast. Not with malice and strife and all that. That's how Commander General Yohanan keep it. He said all camps to come together. He ain't keeping it with malice or none of that. You know what I'm saying, man? This is our feast day. And with that, there goes my class. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbat to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Allah Thumb Bashim Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Kwam Yashah.